Hello. Welcome to my video today. My name is Corey Heisey, and I live in Germany. I'm working on some websites, and right now I'm working on a website that I'm with my mother. She's writing cozy fiction, she calls it. So it's like a fiction series with characters, and so I created a website to host, like to post the chapter content, and then also has user creation, and then people can talk with AI chat wraps of the characters. And today I was just going over creating some tests using Playwright to test the UI. So to kind of go through it and actually have like a little more of a systematic test. Typically for testing, I usually just go through it myself and click stuff. So I was like, okay, I want to try this sort of dedicated UI testing. So yeah, let's we can go into it. So we have, so I made the test scripts with Claude, Mr. Claude Code, and yeah. So it used Playwright, installed Playwright, and I created these test scripts, and then when I ran it, it had some errors, or like some failed tests, and so I asked like Claude to go through it and say, hey, like these are failing, but like let's address them, not just try to fix the test. So it write the test so it passes. But some of the tests some of the things that failed were, it didn't redirect to the auth page when you clicked sign in, but it was like use the authenticated test user, so it shouldn't do that. It should go to the thing. So, but it did find an error in the one of the endpoints. And then I had found some more errors, but then I hit my limit. And honestly, I haven't never done this. I've never done this UI testing. Like I've done write test to what's an example? Just to call the API call, like, oh, is the chats working? Are the chats working, for example? So like it sends a chat, okay, yeah, response, okay, nice. But like creating these like sort of test suites and using this library Playwright, I've never done it, so I trust Claude to do it. And then when I want to fix it, I don't really know how to read the reports as well. So anyways, I'm just kind of like getting Claude to do it, and then see how it goes. So I ran a limit, so I just put continue, see what happens. The screenshot now is load correctly. The chat page shows Duchess with her intro message, API fixed. Okay, so API fixed. This should now, and I shipped that. So this one's here. Let's go. Yeah. So I pushed, this one failed and I couldn't figure out why. So I got the Mr. Claude to revert its changes and just fix it. And then I merged it, the branch that it had back into main and push it. So like the pushed webhook should hopefully deploy all up-to-date version. I think it might have been just like, cause it might have installed the package or like a package, and then I reverted it and didn't like have a consistent package. So it's okay. Anyways, it says here, the test assumes URL parameter with a character name like the Duchess, but the original API had IDs. My fixes broke. Okay, so, you gotta be careful with these things, of course. So, now this is localhost and it's working again. Hopefully. What's up today, bud? Nice. Okay. Mabel's muffins are hitting the kitchen. it's not that. So my screen failed or frozen. Cinnamon ones today, Duchess. Mapping out paths for new guests. I'm fiddling with a cabin door that sticks in the damp forests, humming along you. Okay, so current state API routes reverted to working state. Test infrastructure. Playwright is set up with cookie consent handling and test helpers. Test scripts have some improvements, cookie dismissal, etc. But need adjustment to match. Okay, tests will need to be adjusted to match how the app actually works rather than assumptions. You can do human testing alongside to verify the real flows, then update test cleaning. Want me to help clean up the test files and leave them as is for later refinement? Let's leave them now. Let's clean them up now. Okay, so this is hopefully it doesn't crash. That'd be pretty annoying for me. Yeah, so like let's see here. So we made like the seeded the database, like a local database here, just with like a test user. Like, it's fine. Playwright config, added the Playwright package, subscription spec test, homepage spec test, test utilities, chat spec test, character test, auth test, script as well. Okay, and then updated itself to be able to run it. And then this was the breaking change, and then this I don't know what's going on here. I think it just added a little bit of update from before, and then it reverts it. Okay, so yeah, and then let's see here is key. And then I just said, so like, okay, now it's working, but I still want to like make tests, because it's nice that it can like open the browser and actually go into it and like click like the actual Playwright library. I've never done this, so that's why I was like, okay, let's try it. But you see, I just had to like pause the video because I got to focus right now and make sure everything's good. Make sure I even check an environment variable, so I didn't want to have that. And sometimes like trying to figure a problem out, I have to just like, okay, shut this off, figure it out. But that's sort of the day-to-day stuff here, and yeah, so I'm happy that just gotta wait for this to deploy, but it should be working. Pretty funny, I pushed to production breaking changes that I didn't test myself because I was like, oh, the test said it was bad. My new test that I'm testing, but it's okay. Luckily, it's overnight in Canada, which seems to be the majority of the users. So let's see here. So it's making more tests. Okay, let's check here. Yeah, like, I mean, I like, again, I don't know. Okay, test describe characters. I've never actually built these sort of tests, so have to just like kind of write functions that are working backwards from what you want, maybe. But they have to be like have correct requirements, right? So let's let it cook, let it spin. And this is good, so that's okay. Clear sky breaking this. I feel like this is whatever. $5 per month for more characters. We go here. Continue reading. Yeah. This is still going. Okay, sweet. Yeah. But yeah, that's the testing, learning how to do the test cases for this. So, okay, here we go. It says, yeah, the test files are cleaned up. Here's a summary of what was done. Key changes, API routes reverted. The original working code is restored using, find unique with character IDs. Chat test fixed. Now navigate through UI characters. Click character card instead of hard-coded URLs like chat touches. I couldn't say chat touches because Claude assumed made the test script 2 minutes assumes. Yeah, okay. The character card contains the correct. Okay. Cookie consent handled. Added dismiss cookie consent helper that's called into testing setup to prevent the cookie banner from blocking interactions. Auth state properly handled tests that require authentication state are skipped when E2E authenticated equals true and vice versa. Simplified subscription. Test reduce the core functionality test. Open modal. Interiors async models. Closing models. Cleaning up character tests. Fixed URL expectations to use chat and pattern instead of chat touches. Current test structure. Login, register UI tests. Your app works with human testing first, then run the tests to see how they fare. The tests are now designed to work with the actual app behavior rather than assumptions. Okay. I mean, yeah, like it's hard to get AI to write the test for you. You're just testing yourself. So I had a lot of small things. Dismiss cookies. Delete. Okay, well, let's make sure it's running. We can test it. This is the local host one. Yeah, okay. So it works. Tell me about the stories. Sweet. Bastion. A little slower. Okay, nice. It's a little bit slower. I changed it to use each character has markdown files now, like an AI agent would, like how Claude Code works, and sort of mix between the runtime and build time. So it's sort of slower, but it should be better. Like I have characters in here, each have skills, boundaries, index, and like all this sort of gets loaded in each time. And I like to test that with my human testing, but it'd be nice to also have try to get test scripts to test that. But it's kind of hard. I need to my mom, the author, to test it herself to see, do the characters make sense? Are they sticking to the story? But anyways, let's see. Upgrade plan. Okay. And click. What else? Add character. Learn cancel. Okay. Run tests. Okay, let's just try to run them then. Maybe we can turn this off and go run test. Yeah, I think so. I think there's all of them first, and then there's a few other ways. So. Go here. 61 looks like some tests are using 5 workers. Yeah, 36 skipped, 25 passed. There's fails. To open last HTML run reports. I want to make sure this also works. Still going. Okay, sick. Sweet. Show reports. Test. Let's try this. MPX Playwright show report. Nice. So it looks like that's good. Oh, fine. So we have 25 passed, failed, skipped. And the auth ones. Okay, let's try the auth one then. Let's close this. We have run, test, auth. See if it works. This is the one that had failed ones, but just need to write them better. So okay, we got fails here. But I need to put in a little more effort instead of like using the AI to create everything to test it. It already made the code. It can't test against itself, so I need to kind of to be visible. This is part of the test, or what's going on here? But honestly, I've never really done any of this UI testing, so I'm just trying to learn. So I feel like just Giver is like a good way to do it. So just go. I mean, the app works for me, so it's just like try to actually get a little more systematic. Testing is a good idea. So now we have 5 tests failed. It's better. Skipped a few. Character cards show characters' names and descriptions. Like I don't even know how to I understand this. Okay, export visible. Show character names and descriptions to be visible. Page get by text. I don't like. What do you mean? Characters should have names visible. I'm not sure if that's true. Character access by tier. Show multiple characters. To be visible at the time of evading text messages. You can see the name here. I don't understand. Copy prompt. What does it do? Download. Okay, don't download. Error context. Okay, oops, no. So those ones and this one. Chat interface. Clear chat requires auth. So. Okay. Shows confirmation dialog before. Wait, another one. Yeah, before clearing. Shows confirmation dialog before clearing requires a clear chat. What do you mean? Okay, we can turn this off. Clear. This action cannot be undone. Are you sure? But I don't understand what's wrong with that. Are you sure you want to clear your chat history with touches? This will restart fresh. You need to be authenticated, but that's okay because you need to be authenticated. Respect. Excuse me. It doesn't show it. Cancel. It doesn't have it. I don't know. I'm pretty confused with just. Excuse me. Okay. I ran. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just give it all 5, just to try to reduce the tokens, so it doesn't have to like call them all again. Let's get the context from me copy and paste it. But I don't mind if it does that, but just might be easier. Let's see what it says. Okay, send it. Likely, okay, so looking at these failures, I can identify the root cause. Issue 1, messages not sending. The page snapshot shows the input still contains text message after clicking send. This means send message returned early. This likely because conversation is still null. The conversation hasn't finished loading when the test try to send. Strict mode violations. Get text by Duchess and get text current plan match multiple elements. Let me fix these. Here's a summary of the fixes. Chat test, race condition fix. The test reader is trying to send a message before the conversation API response was processed. Okay, that makes sense. Add a small wait after navigation to conversation is set. A wait page. Okay, character test, strict mode fix. Change from ambiguous get by text Duchess matching and heading and description to specify await expect page by role heading. Yeah, because there's like it's trying to see. I don't see it that if it's sure it's on Duchess, but like I don't think it's using like a header line or classic HTML. So subscription test strict mode fix. Current plan appear 3 times label badge button added first awaits expect. The core issue with the chat test is that clicking send doesn't actually send any conversation. It is null, still loading from API. This page shows the welcome message, but the async state update for conversation it hasn't completed yet. The production quality fix would be to expose a loading state or data attribute, but the timeout is pragmatic solution for now. Okay. Thanks, bud. No, this is good. So that's successfully, and let's refresh this, and we can go here, and it works. Nice. Okay. Classic trying to push breaking change to production, of course. So let's do it again. We can exit this. We can run the tests, the auth test again. Sick. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for example, I guess like if I'm, maybe I should do a little more research, but if I'm trying to create tests, create the test, like get it to a working state where I don't know any bugs, create the test so it passes it all. I mean, I was trying to like, I wouldn't be mad if it caught something. Not like I'm have to create the tests to run perfectly just because it works perfectly for me, because I don't know every case. I'm not going into every case. but I guess I could assume it's working because I haven't had any situations where it hasn't worked or whatever. I don't know. But I don't want to like just adjust the test till it works. But maybe that's how you do it. I don't know. I mean, let's go with, is it 9 something? Oh, okay, it'll post it when it'll serve it on the when it's done here. So away just now a moment ago. Okay, but I'm just telling Mr. Claude to. Okay, more failed now, but whatever. Chat UI elements shows conversation starters. Okay. Draw me a card. Tell me about yourself. But it's there. I don't get it. So I go here. Like, do this one. Clear. I don't know why. It should be there. I don't know why this is not. Whatever. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. Pretty fun. Well, nice. So I think the app's all working fine. And I've gone through every page, and I've done like all the checkout and Stripe testing, and all the chats. But I was just trying to make it, and so now I'm trying to make like a test suite to like get everything passing. Like, yeah, I'm using a Playwright library. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye for now.